Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. My name's Amanda and we're here with Bruno, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Bruno's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands. He's seated nicely on my left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. My right hand holds most of the leash neatly, which leaves my left hand free to give a correction. The correction, if need be, is a tug and release on his training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that I'm using. I'm also using a clicker and treats periodically. Also lots of verbal praise and motivation to keep him interested in the training. And the first command we're demonstrating for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Bruno, heel. He's been trained to walk nicely on your left at your pace, and then incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop walking, he should be seated nicely on your left, waiting for his next command. You'll notice that I praise him, keep him interested. He really does well when he knows he's doing a good job and pleasing you, completing the commands correctly. Nice automatic sit there. I'm going to leave him in a sit stay. It's your hand in front of his face but not touching his face, and the one-word firm command to stay. When you first start practicing with him, you want to make your sit stays very short and stand very close to him. But as you practice, you're going to build up your ability to stand further away from him and also make the stays longer. But that's going to take time and practice. You'll see when I turn, he turns, keeping at my pace, no pulling forward. Now he sort of hesitates there with the sit, but you give a little tug and release correction and remind him. He's quite young, so it's fine. Don't get frustrated and give up if you give a command and he doesn't listen the first time, because if you give up, he will stop listening to you. So even if you have to give him a tug and release correction or actually push his butt down a little bit, give him a little tap on the butt, and just remind him, and he will go into the sit quite easily. Down is one of the commands that he definitely has dug his heels in a little bit about, but he's doing better. And he's not the only one. Down is the hardest command to teach a dog. You're putting them into a submissive position, so they tend to be a little bit resistant. So it's not just Bruno. And again, just like with the sit stay, when you're doing your downs, you're going to want to make sure that you make him do it. That was the recall or the come on command. When you call Bruno in, the command is Bruno come, and you'll see he came in nicely and sat right in front of me. That prevents him from coming in and jumping up on you. Now I'm taking him over and showing him place. The command is Bruno place. And outside I'm using a fleece blanket, but you can use whatever you'd like. You can use a blanket, a dog bed, whatever you find in your house that you would like him to make his place. You'll see I guided him into the down there. So I just took his paws and gently pulled him down, which is fine. You just repeat the command and tell him no, down. And he will stop testing you once he realizes that, you're not going to give up and you are going to enforce the command. He will stop testing. I'm going to take him back to place again. And today we worked outside. It's a beautiful day. But on days that it's really windy or cold, we work right in the living room, so you don't need a lot of space to practice these commands. And use this video if need be. It can be quite short in the beginning. 5 to 10 minutes is all you really need to keep the commands fresh. So I brought him back to place, and I did the sit, and then guided him back down into the down stay. And then called him in. Again, it's Bruno come, and make him sit right in front of you. Perfectly done. He dropped his treat. These are all the formal obedience commands that Bruno has learned while he's been here at school with us. He's been a pleasure to have. He has come a long way, and I am sorry that he's challenging you at home, but that's what we're here for, to help you through these challenges. We should schedule a follow-up lesson where we can come out and work with you in your environment. But please call and keep us posted, and we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.